Welcome to What's Cooking in Ivy's Kitchen. Christmas is around the corners. It's time for holidays and good food. So here I am with a Christmas special recipe that is named chicken mousse. So the ingredients required are very simple. Chicken breast, bell peppers, green, yellow. I have taken, if you want, you can take red. Then I have taken around 6 grams of pasta seasoning, 3 grams of chili flakes and 2 grams of parsley. Fresh cream, I have taken sour cream, around 50 ml, 1 egg, salt and pepper to taste. Now here I have already boiled potatoes with the skin on, and I have two whistles, and then I have switched off the gas. So what we are going to do is we will actually cut the chicken breast into small pieces. This is roughly around 250 grams. I'm just cutting it into small pieces so that it is easy to blend them. We'll be using a hand blender. You can also use a mixie, not an issue. So in goes our chicken pieces. Then these also, what you can do is you can just quickly cut them or chop them into small pieces. In goes our green pepper. This is 50 ml of sour cream. I'll take a spoon for that. And 1 egg. So we'll just whisk the egg once. I'm using the container where I had put the sour cream. And everything goes inside the blender. In pulse motion, I'm blending it. Just have a look. Okay, so we still have a few lumps. In goes our dried spices, then some pepper, freshly ground pepper, and salt. Looks better. I'll just pulse once more. Okay, it should be enough. Okay. Yeah, it looks perfectly fine. You can see the speckles of green, red and yellow. This also adds a color. The potatoes that I have boiled, I'll just take them out. Just for 2 whistles I have boiled because I want it cooked but not totally cooked. Okay, so with skins only I have boiled. Now what we have to do is we'll just remove the skins. Now meanwhile I have switched on the oven and I have preheated at 180 degrees centigrade. This is just simple boiling. You can add a dash of salt to the water in which you have boiled the potato. Now I prefer with skins on because it keeps your nutrients intact. So as you can see, the potatoes have been deskinned. So I have butter. I'm just going to grease the cake tin. This is a normal cake tin, but you have to grease it very carefully so that the mousse does not stick to it. Now what we are going to do is we will slice the potatoes. Okay. So you can see the potatoes are cooked but not soft. So you have to keep it to this consistency, and for that I have just added, whistle as 2 whistles. So I want the potatoes to give a bite to the mousse. Okay, so these are ready. Now what I'm going to do is I'll just layer the bottom of the cake tin with potato slices. Now if one slice is not enough, you can add more slices. Okay, so we'll just layer the base. We'll make the base with potato slices. I'm just trying to cover the base. Okay, so this will do. Now it's time for the chicken mousse. Okay, before that I just forgot, I have to add some pasta seasoning. So this will also add flavor to the potato slices. Sprinkle some pasta seasoning. The more the better, so that it adds flavor. I have already added salt to the potatoes while cooking, but I think I'll just sprinkle some salt and some pepper over it. This is going to make our potato slices very, very tasty. Okay, so some salt. You can see I'm just sprinkling. That's it. Now in goes the chicken mousse. Now neatly. Now as we are filling in the mousse, so another thing that you have to do is you'll require some hot water, hot boiling water. Okay, now once it is done, you just give a gentle tap. So as the water is getting boiled, I'll just give a quick tap because we want the potato slices to stick to the chicken, minced chicken. Okay, so I'm just pressing it so that the potato slices stick to it. Okay, this is done. So as the water boils, then what we have to do, the oven, remember to preheat the oven at 180 degrees centigrade, which is already being done. The water has already boiled, but remember to be very careful. So this is the tray where I'm going to put the chicken mousse. Now you might have to replenish the water from time to time, so you'll have to keep on checking. And in goes inside the preheated oven, 140 degree centigrade. Okay, remember to check the water level. Okay, now we are going to coat the chicken mousse once it is done. So before that, we'll make the coating. Now this is, you can also call it as a sauce. This is tree tomato. Now if you don't find tree tomato, you can use tomatoes. Tomatoes will also give an, it will be very similar to tree tomatoes. And this is a pod of garlic, which we are going to now flame it. Now before that, apply some oil. Okay, So both of them has been nicely oiled. Okay, and we will roast it till it gets properly charred. The skin gets properly charred. So please be careful. You can see the fireworks already. So you can see it is nice and done, black in color. So I'll switch off the gas. Now what I'll do is I'll just cover them in a bowl, okay, and let it sweat. We'll let it sweat. We'll let it remain like this for 5 to 10 minutes. Now this will help in peeling of the skin so that there are no black pieces. So this will help in peeling of the skin. Okay. So now see, after sweating, it becomes very easy to peel the skin. Okay. That is why I said sweating is important. It makes your life easier. See, it is still very hot. That's my doggy. His name is Rompom. Okay. Now you know what, because for the garlic, it will be better, easier to work with if you use bigger garlic pods. Okay, mine, I had a smaller garlic pod. Okay, so I'm taking one by one the garlic clove. Okay. That's why I said if you get a bigger pot, it is better. Okay, so here it is. This will also give us smoky flavor to the chicken mousse. Almost done. Now, using a fork, okay, we'll use a fork. If you love this spicy, you can add green chilies. That will also add the the smell of the green chilies. But because I have got kids and they do not enjoy so much pungence, so that is why I'm going to add here salt and salt and sugar, because the 3 tomatoes are a bit sour. So some amount of sugar, salt of course to taste, and we'll also add 1 to 2 teaspoons of tomato sauce. Okay, so here I am adding salt, tomato sauce, okay, and some amount of sugar, not much, but just to cut off the acidity. Now we give it a thorough mix. Now we'll taste and see, because some more sugar. Now adding of sugar and salt is all dependent on you, but my suggestion is, if you love the smell of green chilies, you can just cut bits and pieces of green chilies. That will not only add green color, but it will also add flavor to it. Okay. So for a better consistency, I'll just put it into the mixer grinder and give it a quick whisk. So let's see. Oh, this looks lovely. This looks lovely. So we'll wait till the mousse is done, and then we'll coat it, and once again we'll put it in the oven. The chicken mousse that we had put it in the oven is done. We'll take it out and check carefully, because there is hot water, hot oven, so you'll have to be careful. Okay, Just have a look. Doesn't stick to your finger. It's nicely done. Okay, you can see the speckles of green, yellow and red. Now it's time for the coating. Okay, what we do is we'll just coat it gently. Now I have switched on the oven again once more to 200 degrees centigrade because we'll coat the mousse, chicken mousse like this and put it in the oven again for 10 to 15 minutes. So now we no longer require the water. So you can see I have washed off the tray. Now I put it inside. Okay, now remember this time we will go for the top shelf. Top shelf. The temperature is at 200 degrees centigrade. Okay, and I have already coated the muffin with the sauce that we had prepared, and we'll put it for 10 to 15 minutes. Now that depends until the sauce gets cooked. The time depends and it varies from oven to oven. Okay, so let's have a look at our chicken mousse. How does it look? Does it look lovely? It's very hot. Okay, so actually it needs to be cool a little so that we can take it out. It's cool enough. Okay, just have a look. How does it look? Does it look nice? Just see, I just want to show you the potato base. Okay, gently. How lovely they look, right? Okay, now the best part, which I always love. There goes. Let's taste. So, Merry Christmas. Yeah, please have a look. Can you see the speckles of colors? And in goes in my absolutely divine. Please try it out. It's a beautiful recipe meant for the season of joy. Merry Christmas. And if you think the recipe is worth a try, do not forget to like, subscribe to What's Cooking in Ivy's Kitchen. Until another one, happy cooking and Merry Christmas.